Shubhangi and I'm here to share my 7-step framework. My vision is to build a vibrant online and an offline community rooted in Samatva where people of all ages live mindfully, breathe naturally, and embrace each moment with presence. This project is about supporting people in coming back to themselves and not becoming someone else. Through simple practices of mindfulness, breath, yoga, conscious living, I want to nurture a way of life that is calm, balanced, and sustainable. This project matters to me because it gathers everything I seek: purpose, creativity, community, service, sustainability, and my soul all into one living space. It gives me a ground to stand on and a freedom to build. It gives me a reason to wake up and create in unimaginable ways to collaborate art, music, movement, play, service. Satvik means clarity, consciousness, living in harmony with nature. This project do not impose transformation, it encourages living it. Living it makes the learning comes from deep within us, which makes it sustainable and capable of transferring from one person to a family, to a community, and to the entire earth. Healing in a way, the Sattvic way, and the promise. In a world that moves fast and demands more, something quiet has been lost, and that is balance. Even with more money and choices, people lack clarity, presence, and contentment, leading to constant restlessness. The deeper gap is inner. Difficulty in feeling the contentment, the gratitude, staying focused, having the calm. When individuals live this way, the families feel the weight, disconnected, restless, unsure how to raise the child with consciousness and awareness. My idea addresses this gap. The absence is not by fixing life, but by meeting it fully, one conscious moment at a time. Skilled, educated adults will have more clarity and confidence instead of the overthinking and a lack of purpose. Elderly individuals will overcome regret, fear with peace, acceptance, dignity. Children will become more emotionally resilient, will have more strength and confidence, and strong children will eventually grow to become strong, mentally strong human beings. Individuals with low self awareness will have more opportunity to reflect and feel the calmness, the peace, and fill the gap in between. Families will feel more supported, connected children, and confident parents. When I reflected on a 3-month plan, I realized that I'm not that great with strategizing things, but I'm really good at execution. Hence, I decided to start with very something very small and something very manageable, which if someone says and I can just begin it immediately. Hence, I have decided to run a consistently weekly circle online and one batch offline, keeping the structure to be same with a very simple format of arrival, some breath, gentle movements, reflection, some activity, some game, and a sharing closing section full of reflections. Notice what transforms people. Note where you feel most alive. Focus is on children and families first, and eventually it will grow out to other age groups as well. My agenda is no expansion, no perfection, no comparison, just steadily going on at a constant pace. Slow and steady wins the race. After 8 to 12 weeks, I'll refine and add more sessions and expand slightly if needed. My main focus area would be the retention rate of where children, parents, and families come consistently and connect to the space on a deeper level. 5 to 10 key transformations per circle, and share 1 to 2 small online reflections to keep building the community more stronger and stronger with time. How will it serve the community in long run? The children and families will have a nourishing space where they can just come, breathe, dream together, and they'll have some company to who would be assisting them to give wings to their dreams. My long-term vision, uh, when I reflected on this, is like what is that most smallest unit in which I am capable of bringing the change. So I realized that that would become the root, will become the roots of my work. And those roots are children. Children carry future systems. With children, adults will come along, and hence the families. More families model and ideal communities, mentally resilient communities will be there, and I feel that is scale. It's not just the very loud kind, but indeed it's an important one. The long term vision of 1 to 3 years. I seek support with the strategy part. I'm good to go with the execution. Looking forward to making a strategy, utilizing my potential. My role, my role would be a bigger picture to hold the mission, vision, and the values of mindfulness and conscious living together, and to design the curriculum and content, including including breathwork, conscious living, sustainable lifestyle, to create safer spaces for where children, adults, and elderly feel seen and heard, to invite collaborators, facilitators, and experts whose presence will add more enrichment to the space and invite more reflection. I want to grow organically and just not chase numbers. My gifts are listening and observing, and communicating in a way which is gentle and clear, the ability to hold judgment free spaces. People naturally come to me to be heard and understood because I listen deeply, notice subtle emotions. I'm able to bring multiple perspectives together and hence able to balance the group with my energy, presence, and calmness. I'm also disciplined and consistent, hence, I'll be able to create more structured spaces where growth unfolds naturally over time at a much slower pace. How much time and commitment can I offer? I can offer 3 hours per day, roughly 28 hours a week, because this work is whole and soul, which makes me. And definitely the flexible hours, which would be needed to bring in more reflection, planning, execution. Support and resource needed. I would need major support with social media strategy, guidance, and mentorship from the Satvik team, collaboration with like-minded facilitators and active community members. Expected challenges. Participants may struggle with tech, time, priorities, ensuring active community involvement, maintaining consistency, risk of overcommitment. Small scale initially, growth may seem slow. Misalignment between participants' expectations and my approach. How will I deal with it? I'll handle everything with a calm and composed manner, going with the flow, working on a clear structure, weekly sessions with a predictable flow, delegate selectively wherever needed, and living the values myself, communicating gently, model presence, and conscious living so participants feel it and not just hear it. Adapt and proceed in my journey as the flow allows. जानिए हर पल का महत्व विथ समत्व समता का भाव बना रहे. Thank you.